by my hair. My name is Nicola. I am simply a stitcher. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I have two helpers today because today it's my end of year WIP parade and showing you my progress over the last year, and also I'll be showing my GeckoRouge that I've acquired thus far. I know that we're only just sort of leaving 2023 and going into 2024, but I'm already looking ahead over to 2025. So we are going to crack on and share some statistics with you as well. So up to last night, I have completed 269,900 stitches so far this year. Primarily they've been on full coverage, but not all of them are featured on what I'm showing you, because as you'll remember, one of my pieces has had a restart this year, so I haven't counted in the stitches that I've got in on my piece of paper. I haven't counted the stitches that I've done on that this year, primarily because I don't have that information anymore, but there we go. For 2024, I've set myself a year-long target of 286,000 stitches, which is around 5,500 a week. Some weeks I will get more, some weeks I'll get less. We've certainly seen over the last sort of few weeks I have been over 5,500 stitches really sort of every week since early December. So shall we crack on and show everybody what we've been working on? Yeah, cool. Okay, so my first piece, so these are also the 10 pieces that I'm taking into 2024 and aiming to finish as many of them as I can. So the first piece is this one. Oh, the glare is horrible. Let's try it this way. Oh, no. Oh, that's probably there. That's the stitching shelf. Artwork is by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So I'm working on the regular size max colour of this piece. It was gifted to me by my friend Petra, hold that second, on Instagram. I started this in 2022, and at the beginning of 2023 I was at 9.43% and now at 18.24%. So essentially I've pretty much doubled the amount of stitching. I'm currently up to 68,500, and since the beginning of January we've done 33,100 stitches on this piece. So just to show you all, that is how it looks now. And it would have been about half of this, so we'd probably been sort of around here at this time last year. Unfortunately I don't have a decent picture to put in because it wasn't on this frame last year when I was doing this. So this is stitch 1/1 on some 25 count even weave fabric, full cross, and I'm really pleased with how it's progressed this year, and the colours on it are gorgeous.
People like stitching shelf, don't they?
Yeah, stitching shelf is quite popular. Okay, so the next one, can you find Autumn Waltz for me?
I can find Autumn Waltz. I have found Autumn Waltz.
Cool. So the next one, oh no, wrong thing, oh dear, is this one. This is Autumn Waltz, Carolyn Manning design, and this one was part of the Herbs Challenge that I started in sort of September. So thank you. So with this one, I started it on the 15th of September. I have done 6,300 stitches and I'm 26.41% complete. It's stitched on some 18 count aida and it's 2/1 full cross, and that is how it looks now. So one quadrant fully done, and I'm heading up into this one, and this one is the first one that's on the table to get it finished.
Well, it's the smallest.
Yeah, it's the least amount of stitches remaining as well. So that is that one, so you can have that one now. It's done. So yeah, pleased with that one. Now I want the one in the blue frame, please.
The one in the blue frame.
Okay, so the next one is another Heaven and Earth design. Sorry, the lighting's not very good for this one. This is Daughter of the Deep artwork. Let me just try and turn write this down on my tablet, see if that helps. Sometimes it does. Artwork by Josephine Wall. Charted by, there we go, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one very kindly gifted to me by Clara. So thank you, Clara. And I'm doing the supersized max colour version, of course. I started this one on the 15th of October. I haven't taken it out of the frame because I've not come out the section yet. 6,400 stitches in, or 0.81% complete. It's stitched 1 over 1 full cross. Come on, focus. On some 25 count, and there's some lovely blues in this one as well. So this one is actually due to come out into rotation, so I shall be moving the frame very shortly, because either later today for my live or tomorrow, that one's going to be the piece that I'll be stitching. So next one that I've worked on is Envy.
Envy.
So Envy I carried forward from last year. I started it in the summer of 2022. It was at 15.74% with 37,700 stitches done in January. There's the mock-up. Artwork is Marta Darlig, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So this, I'm now at 27.38%, and I have completed this year 28,000 stitches on this piece. At the end of last year, we were about here. We just got these grey lines in, so we've got to the bottom, and then we've got to the back to the top. So just to show you all that one looks like. So 25 count Lugana, 1 over 1 full cross, and again some good progress on that one this year as well. So very pleased. Yeah, 15.74 to 27.38. So again, it's another one that's almost doubled in size. That's Envy. What's next? Right, so next one, it's hot off the needle. I've been working on it this morning. It's my Lord of the Rings stained glass piece.
Lord of the Rings stained glass piece.
Oh.
Is that this?
No, it's the one the last one that I put on your lap.
Is it? This one?
No, the one that you've got in your hand.
Ah, this one.
So this is the Lord of the Rings stained glass. It was a birthday present to myself last year from Etsy, and I'm colour completing this, starting with the black first.
As you can see, there's no.
Hang on, wait. I'm not showing it yet.
I know.
It's like we do this bit first.
All right.
He's ahead of himself. So yeah, I started this one on the 26th of August. I've done 17,400 stitches, or we're at 4.85%. It's stitched 2 over 1, let go, 2 over 1 full cross on some 18 count aida. And as you can see, we've got almost 2 top arches, because every single stitch so far is 310. So my first job in the new year is to get the rest of this black done. But if it does come up in time for a stitch with me, it's not come up yet in rotation for stitch with me, then I'll start to add some colour in, or do some of the other sort of bits of black that are more interesting than just plain old block stitching. So that's that. Okay, so the next one is Maui Princess. So she's in that little pouch, and she needs to be taken out of the frame, please. But put all the clips and the frame in the pouch so I don't lose it.
Maui Princess.
The binder clips, so make sure that you undo them. No, you don't need to. You just pop that off, and then just take the binder clips off. So Maui Princess, Heaven and Earth Design, was a freebie, now no longer available. Artwork is by Hannah Lynn. And I've really got some significant progress on this year. Can you remember when we filmed this WIP parade last year?
Yes.
Apart from the fact that we reviewed it a couple of days ago.
Yes, I can.
Can you remember how far this piece had got at that point.
Not very.
She hadn't got a face, that's for sure.
Well, we've got a face now.
So what we got on this last year was quite a lot of hair. But no face. And now we certainly have a face. We have arms. We have a bodice. And we're having, you know, we've moved this piece significantly on. Last year, 42.96%. This year, as of the 1st of January, 42.96% as of the 1st of January last year. Currently at 70.99%. This has had the most amount of stitches of all of my pieces. And this year it's had 60,900 stitches. So that extra bit of work, taking it into the office and all that good stuff has helped get a lot of progress on Maui Princess. That is the next one that it will be earmarked for a finish. So she's worked 1 over 1 full cross on it again on some 25 count. If I do forget to say, it'll all be in the description below. So next one is this one, and it's Night Cafe. Very washed out Night Cafe. Come on, that's it. Artwork is by Leonid Afromov, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This was a New Year, New Start for 2022, which I started in December 2022, then got quite a way through 2023 and realised that I didn't have enough room on the fabric to finish it. So it became a restart.
Have you given me this?
It's there.
Oh.
So I restarted it on the 7th of October and we are 6,400 stitches in, or 0.65%. Lots of park threads on this one. And again, it's worked on some 25 count even weave, but this is 2 over 1 tent stitch using block by block using the Needle Ninja's snake method. So that's that one. And I'm quite glad I restarted it because instead of doing it in 20 by 20 blocks, I'm doing it in 10 by 10. And it seems to look better. I don't know why, but it just does. All right there, Lauren, with those. So next one also needs to be deframed here. It's the Realm of Middle Earth.
Do you want the clips put in for this?
Just hold on to them for now. So the next one is my oldest work in progress, and it's this one. Oh, come on, don't wash out, thank you. It's the Realm of Middle Earth map. This one is just push the hoop off as well, thank you. This one's charted by Tilton Crafts. I'm doing this one again on some 25 count even weave 1 over 1 full cross. Now, January last year we were at 26.6%. We are currently at 30.78%, and this piece has had 33,000 stitches this year. Can you remember whereabouts we were on this one when we showed it?
Well, no, because I see this one all the time, and every time I look at it, it seems to get a bit bigger.
Fortunately, I can remember. So last year's WIP braid, we'd just come out of Mirkwood there, and all this heavy confetti that's sort of here. We've got to the end of this row, and we've started the next. So, Lauren, you're going to have to help with this one. Hold on. Andy, hold on. Right, let's move back. Can we get it all in? I can't see the picture.
Yes, it's in.
Hold it tight. That's it. So that's how this one now looks. And again, some gorgeous progress done on this one. Thank you, guys. And hoping to get at least to these park threads this year and start to work in those park threads. I thought I was going to do sort of classic parking on this at one point, but then when I go into Mirkwood, I just like, nah, I'm not doing all of those park threads. So yeah, but yeah, definitely want to see some miles on this one as well. All this work in progress, it's got to have something done. We've got to get it cracking. Right, give me the hoop. Thank you.
Clips.
Right. that? Just the 3?
Yep, so I only had 3 on it.
Okie dokie. Right, let me just put these clips on here, otherwise I will lose them.
By my reckoning, there are 2 left.
Your reckoning is probably right.
Well, unless you've...
Unless I've got a sneaky one somewhere.
Unless you've not given me a 3rd one.
Okay, so the next one is Sailing Fairy, which is in the little baggie.
Sailing Fairy.
Okay, so this one, Sailing Fairy Panoramic, artwork is by Nadia Strelkina. Come on, thank you. Chartered and kitted by Paine Free Crafts. And this kit came to me via a very generous donor who wishes to remain anonymous, which is absolutely their right, and thank you so much.
I don't know whether that's right.
I've had random acts of kindness before, but never had such a generous one, so thank you. So Sailing Fairy, I started her on the 24th of September, and we have done 6,300 stitches, or 4.04% completed. It's on some 25 count easy count, and as you can see, we've almost got a top row. Now, even though this is a reasonable sized piece of fabric, it's actually not a massive chart. So, you know.
Well, if that's 4%.
Yeah, it's not a massive chart. So this one, again, depending on Maui Princess, could have the least stitches by the time it comes to choosing my next one to go into the finishes. But we'll see. And the last one to show is another one where the PDF was very kindly gifted to me by Petra, again the lady who gifted me stitching shelf, and I had to say about Clara with Daughter of the Deep. I can't remember if I did. I think I did. Anyway, right, so the last one that I've been working on, oh, you know, come on. This is this one, She Sleeps. Artwork is by Stephanie Poy-Munlaw. This one is the Heaven and Earth Designs version, not the Mareka one. I started this one on the 10th of April, and I've got in 22,000 stitches, or 14.77%. And it's been worked on some 20 count Aida, 2/1 full cross, and as you can see, I'm doing the outside first, and then I'll be filling her in. But we've got a nose, we've got some lips, so there's already some little features coming in on this one. But yeah, I found it very hard to get into this one, but I'm now, you know, very much into it. And I just have to show this. Now, I was working on this earlier this week. I'll talk about it again in my Flosstube. But I've got a patch of stitches here, and they're green, purple and grey. But when I'm looking at them in real life, they almost look like holographic, like chrome. Don't you think? They've got like a chrome effect. So that's that one. So those are the 10 pieces that I will be carrying on working on in 2023. And my plan is to do 500 stitches on whichever piece comes up in the rotation that day. I do have like a set order that I do them in. And then once I've done those 500 pieces, switch to the project with the least amount of stitches remaining and get it, you know, as close to it as I can to a finish. I'm hoping to get 3 pieces finished this year. Certainly Autumn Waltz. Autumn Waltz will be done. There's no doubt about that. Then, because that's got the least amount of stitches remaining, and I reckon that it's probably got a couple of weeks of work in it. Then I want to get Maui Princess done, and then it's just a case of, I've got a spreadsheet, so I you know, I can weekly, you know, amend the spreadsheet to see what stitches I've got remaining on my other pieces. So I'll just pick out the one then that's got the least remaining. It might change, especially if some of them are quite close. It might change as to which one is the the closest to a finish, but who knows. But yeah, my idea is no new starts and get as many towards a finish as I can. So that is all the stitching. So my next job is to show you the GeckoRouge kits. Okay, sweetie. GeckoRouge kits that I've got. Looking forward into 2025, the reason why I want to get this pile to go down is to add in, you know, these GeckoRouge starts. Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment. If I complete no new starts, Andy's going to buy me a 7th. I've got a GeckoRouge Gold Club voucher that will come in sort of around about May, June time as well. My birthday in January, so if I do get enough pennies, I might go and treat myself. But let me show you what ones I have so far, ready for the year of the gecko. So the first one is this one, and it's B by Lorna Lane. The second one is this one, and it's another Lorna Lane. It's a limited edition. This is Magpie. When I saw this, I just had to have it. The third one that I got is another limited edition, and it's the Witchy Cat by Terra Mango. That one came in a Halloween box. All the boxes are up there above Andy. The next one I got was my prize. This is Summer Sun by Leslie Mackenzie. This is my prize for telling Andy that yes, you can make 100,000 views. And he did it 2 months early. My Christmas gift from Andy this year, I can't show it via Pattern Keeper because because Pattern Keeper didn't import the colour files properly, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So just loading up the file. Come on. And I do it that way. So this one was my Christmas gift. It's a Sophie Kilpatrick, and this one is Night Orange London, or London Night Orange, one of the others. Wait a minute. Night Orange in brackets London Cityscape. So that's that one. And excuse me, the last one that I have, I'm still waiting for the Night Orange kit. And then the last one that I have is the freebie that came from GeckoRouge at Christmas. On their Facebook page, they released, it's very rare that GeckoRouge do release a freebie or have a sale or anything like that. But when I saw this one, yeah, this one is definitely going with the Halloween guy. So this is Festive Cat, and because the tablets, you can just see it now, it's got a snowflake around it. So that one will go with the Witchy Cat. But as you can see, Pattern Keeper didn't like the colour file. He didn't like it for the Sophie Kilpatrick either, as you can see. That looks like a terrible amount of confetti. So yeah, so that's all the GeckoRouge kits I've got at the moment. That is all the stitching that I'm taking through into 2023. As of last night, I've done 269,900 stitches so far this year, but obviously I've still got today's and tomorrow's stitching to go. So on my Flosstube on Tuesday, I'll be able to share exactly how much stitching that I got done throughout 2023. So I'm just trying to think. Yeah, 2024, 286,000 stitches is the goal. I think it's 286 even. yeah, 286,000 stitches is the goal. As I said, 5,500 a week. We'll just have to see how far we get. But as I'm reduced my office days now from 3 to 2, should hopefully become a little bit easier. Having said that, a Christmas present to myself was some Tunisian crochet hooks. So, whilst I'm having no new stitching starts, I may be teaching myself Tunisian crochet, and if I get hooked on it,
Literally.
no pun intended, yeah, absolutely. So if I get hooked on Tunisian crochet, then, you know, I'll be sharing some work in progress and some items of that as well.
I don't know why you're laughing, because you can crochet.
Yeah, you want to learn it too with me, don't you? Yeah. We're both going to have a bash. So really, that's my ongoing work in progresses for 2023. So I think what we do need to say now is, in 2023, this channel has had its bumps in the road. I've tried to put out videos that suit everybody. I know not everybody watches every video, and that is absolutely fine. We've brought in the live streams, and not everybody can make a live stream, and that's absolutely fine. But in this last year, don't lean on me, honey. In this last year, I've had support in the way of comments, likes, shares, direct messages, emails, RAKs, views, subscriber counts. I have had such a lot of support in so many ways. I can only thank all of you for that. It's my absolute pleasure to share my stitching journey, and my stitching progress with you all. And I know that you guys, you know, will you know, I would certainly hope that you guys will carry on watching for as long as I keep putting out this content. I've obviously got, you know, 2 with me at the moment. Hannah is still with Grandad, who is thankfully out of hospital, but she'll be home later today. But really, from all of us to all of you, I really just want to wish you all a very happy new year. And I hope that it brings you everything that you wish for. 2024 has got to be a better year all around for everybody. So let's just hope and pray that that happens. So yeah, I think that's it, innit? So we say Happy New Year. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy New Year. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.